Okay guys, hoping maybe somebody out there can answer a question for me. I've got here a standard 1911, it's in 9mm though. Got it disassembled to the point where you can see what my problem is here. Trying to do this with my iPhone just propped up, so not going to be the best video, but maybe you can help. So anyways, obviously I've still got the trigger in. Obviously the gun is not loaded, obviously. Still got the trigger in. I've still got the mag release and the safety with the plunger tube, back strap and everything is still assembled. My problem is I have this magazine here that is the standard magazine that came with the weapon, and it is the original production magazine. This is a Llama XI 1911. So I know that a lot of you Kimber and Colt guys out there are going to just poo-poo this video and say that it's a piece of shit and throw it away and start over. But for me, I'm just trying to get used to the 1911 frame. So if you can maybe just respect that and leave the comments about the quality of a Llama out and maybe address the issue. Here's my issue. I put the clip in, magazine, whatever you want to call it, and as you can see right here, I've got droop. So I'm having problems with firing. So when I fire the gun, I have to lift the magazine up in order to make it fire. So that drop that I have there is causing a problem. So if I hold the magazine up and I shoot around, I am able to fire off 2 rounds. And then I'm stuck again. And when I go to rack the slide and figure out what was happening, I can see that I've got a dent in the primer of the unspent cartridge, but it didn't actually fire. So I'm assuming that I've got just a problem with my magazine here. I can see that my follower is properly seated, and I can see that when I've got my takedown lever in there, I can actually see that, you know, my slide is holding open on the last round, so the lip of my magazine is properly seating up against the takedown lever and holding the slide back upon the last fire. But if you watch the top level of this magazine, when I push it down, you can see how the follower moves about 1/8 of an inch. So here we go. I'm going to push it down on the counter. You can watch the follower go up. So my point is, fairly certain that this notch here has an issue, although I don't really see it. There is a slight bit of wear right here on this release notch, but not enough to cause that much of a droop. And I do also think that I may have an issue here with my feed ramp and the angle that it's feeding, because sometimes it's down, sometimes it's up, and obviously that causes problems. So anyways, bottom line, stop the rambling and get to the point. What type of replacement magazine can I use? Because as most of you who are watching this still know, that Llama is no longer in business. So can I just use a Colt 1911 9mm magazine? This is the wide base magazine by Llama. So they switched that in the mid-80s where the magazine was flush with the base, but this model was made in 1980, so it does have a wide base magazine. Does anybody have any ideas of what type of magazine are out there for a replacement for this? And it'd be great if I could get some feedback from someone who's actually utilized one of these and had a new magazine that they've used that was actually successful. I would really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, and hope I can get some help. Thanks, guys.